Hello, geometry students, and welcome to day 2 of 10.5, but it's actually like our 4th day of surface area because there's a shape that we have not found the surface area of. We actually haven't talked about spheres yet too, but that will come quite a bit later. And so today we are going to be talking about the surface area of cones. I think, my opinion, not yours, that this might be easier for a lot of you than what we were doing with pyramids yesterday, only because you have a radius and you have a slant height, and that's all you need for a surface area of a cone. Now let's talk about a slant height, very similar to the slant height of a pyramid, where you go from the vertex, or the vertice at the very top, all the way down the edge of the shape. So unlike the height, which I'm going to try and give you a visual here, that would go from the top down to the very center where you see like inside the actual shape, that's the height, straight down. We need the slant height, or something that goes along the edge. So in order to find the surface area, we always need the slant height. So our essential question today is, can I find the surface area of what? Area of a cone. And I hope you're like, yeah, I've already got this. You do need the formula. Although, if you use the formula for a pyramid, it would be very similar. Because in this case, it's 1/2 of the perimeter. Now the perimeter is 2 pi r, so 1/2 of the perimeter is just pi r. Slant height. Area of the base, well, the base is a circle. So similar to how the prism and the cylinder formulas were really similar, the pyramid and the cone formulas are very similar. So let's write this down. The surface area of a cone is pi r L plus pi r squared. And I'm just going to draw a little diagram over here for us as well. So if you're going to draw a cone, this is probably one of the easier 3D shapes. Draw a little like ice cream cone and then dot your way back and kind of make the side that you can't see. I'm going to use 3 colors right now. If you just kind of want to watch along, that's fine. If you want to draw, you can. The height goes straight to the center. That's how it'll be drawn, and it will normally, or it should, have a 90-degree angle. So that is the height, if I'm ever talking about the height. Not to be confused with the slant height, which goes from that vertex all the way down to the edge. That is the L, or the, oh no, this marker's running out, slant height. And then, hopefully the most obvious one is that, and that is the radius. So guess what? It creates this little 90-degree triangle, so if I ever give you the height and the radius, you can find the slant height. Or if I give you, but how would you do that? The Pythagorean theorem? Yep, that's what I thought I heard. So height and radius, you can find the slant height. If I give you slant height and radius, you can find the height. So it creates this little 90-degree triangle where you can find something if one is missing. So we're just going to jump right into examples. I have two of them here for you today. It should be a little bit shorter. So here is our example. I'm going to give you the measurements on a drawing. That was not my best cone. That's all right. Okay. I'm going to use the same colors. The slant height is 4.5. And the radius is 2. We're just going to call it units. That's fine. This is my suggestion. You don't have to do this because I'm not there to make you. But if you were here, I would make you write all of this out. Maybe not for cylinders, but for cones. But I would make So in this case, what is our radius? Oh, it's 2. Duh. That's already given us. Ooh, I already know my radius over here. Do I know my slant height? Yes, I do, because that was given to me. What's my slant height? 4.5. And you just plug it all in your calculator, and you're basically done. Some of you might even be ahead of us here. I'm going to combine this and get 9 pi. This is 4 pi. So my surface area, if I asked for the exact answer, would be 13 pi. But we'll round it. It is 40.84. It doesn't have units, so let's just use unit squared. That is how you find the surface area of a cone. We're gonna do one more where I don't give you the slant height. So let's see what that looks like. Ooh, got like dog hair everywhere, sorry. Example 2. Here is a pyramid, or not a pyramid, a cone. I'll draw a little diagram for you. I'm drawing these diagrams with you mostly because a lot of you don't have printers, and I want everyone to be equal, and we're all drawing our own shapes over here. It also makes you really good drawers, so by the end of this, hopefully you're much better drawers than some of your peers. And thirdly, I guess, if there's ever word problems and stuff, drawing a diagram is going to be super, super, super helpful. So I think it's getting us in the right mood for that. The radius is 12. Ooh, this is not going to be drawn to scale. What did I use for height? And height is 8. Okay, so surface area. I know it's a cone, so I write this all out and I go, okay, let's see. Did they give me everything I need? And you should be saying, well, they gave me everything I need to find the surface area. They didn't give it to us as nicely as I would have hoped. They gave us our radius and they gave us the height, but that is not what I want. I want the slant height. The slant height's over here. I don't know what that is. I want it. I don't know what it is. But like I had said, I pointed up there. Like I had said up here, the height, the slant height, and a radius all create a right triangle. So they all create this right triangle where you can use the Pythagorean theorem. I'm not going to do all of this because a lot of you have been able to kind of, hopefully, jump ahead. Okay, but this is where I want you to pay attention. This is what you're going to plug in. You are going to plug in square root of 208 into your calculator. That was super squishy. Hopefully you can read it down there. 208 into your calculator. Because if you round too far down here, this is pi, so there's going to be rounding within the pi's. This is not the time to start rounding early on. So type all of this in your calculator exactly as you see it. And you should get, if you want to pause right now, you can. 996.09. I forgot units again. Let's just use units quick. So sometimes more than enough will be given to you, or you could find the height if you needed to, which you will need to do for volume. Or here, sometimes the slant height is not given to you, and you will need to find it.